Now coming to the next property, that is reproduction. So I've already told you what is reproduction. It is producing the organisms of a similar kind, and it is the most important characteristic that has to prevail in the universe, because this process leads to continuity of the species. If at some point of time reproduction stops, then there would be end to the species population. So for the continuity of certain kind of organisms, for the continuity of certain kind of species, there need to be continuous reproduction. And if there is continuous reproduction, so there should be continuous death process also. Reproduction is of two types, that is asexual and sexual. Talking about the asexual reproduction, it is where only one parent is involved in the production of any organism. Just one parent. When we talk about sexual reproduction, it is involving two parents, a male and a female. So, when two parents are involved, it is sexual reproduction, and when just one parent is giving rise to any organism, it is asexual reproduction. Now we can see different examples. Have a look on the diagram also which is there. Fungi reproduces by asexual spores. There are spores which are present in fungi, and those spores are responsible for giving rise to new spores, which are new organisms, and it happens in fungi. Yeast and hydra, they reproduce by budding. What is budding? Budding is a process where new organisms which are formed, they are formed from the parent in the form of bud initially. Just look at the diagrams which are there. From the parent organism, the daughter cells which are being produced, they are initially produced in the form of bud, the developing bud, and later on they detach from the parent, and then they lead to formation of a new individual organism. Planaria or the flatworm, they reproduces by regeneration. What is regeneration? It is a process where each part of the body of an organism, it divides, and each part is responsible for production of a new organism. So this is regeneration. So just look at the diagram. I have cut a particular fragment for the planaria, and each fragment is giving rise to a new planaria body. Now there is a statement. In unicellular organisms, what are the examples? The bacteria, unicellular algae, or the amoeba. In unicellular organisms, growth is synonymous to reproduction. What is the meaning of this statement? This statement means that there is just one cell. So if I am saying that one cell is growing, there is accumulation of mass in one cell, there is increase in number of a cell or size of a cell, then that can be referred as reproduction also. Because when a cells increase in size, it leads to division of that cell. So just look at the diagram. The size of the cell increases. But as soon as the size increases, the nucleus divides. And as soon as the nucleus divides, the cells or the cytoplasm which is present in the cell, it also divides into two parts, and it leads to the formation of daughter cells. So this is the reason why growth is synonymous to reproduction, because it is happening simultaneously.